Largo, if other people want to hire you to do a job, are you up for it?
Yeah, $20 an hour.
Okay.
We are WORLDTOWNING. Jessica, Will,
Avalon and Largo. Our family has been traveling the world since 2014 until COVID hit. Rather than return to the US, we decided to buy a boat and learn to sail in France.
Hit the subscribe button and join us every Friday
when we share our stories as a Liveaboard family while experiencing cultures from around the world. If there is one thing we have learned in the past few years of traveling, it's that if you don't push yourself out of your comfort zone, you will never achieve amazing results. Sure, the first steps towards the unknown can be daunting, but when you add up hundreds of steps, before you know it, you have nothing left to do but sit back and enjoy the view. And boy, is it worth it. Like many other parents, we encourage our kids to explore what they're interested in with the thought that the sky is the limit.
Basically, as you can see right here, there's a little bit of wind, so it is moving. But what they would do is they would turn it until they found the wind, which is right about... Now we can't find it anymore. Here it is.
And because we have chosen life on the road, the options of opportunities to explore who they authentically are and what they want to do when they grow up is incredible. Join us today as we get into the holiday spirit with life on the dock, and then the kids have the opportunity to push beyond their comfort zone as we get into fix-it mode with the lights on the mast.
Welcome to another week here on the dock. Things haven't really changed. The boats are still here. We're hanging out and, well, we're doing what we do whenever we feel a little bit lonely.
We head to the marine shop. It's almost embarrassing to admit this, but we do come here for stuff. So we purchase stuff that we need. They get our money and we get a little bit of, okay, you say it, I'm embarrassed.
Well,
we get social. And
we get social.
Occasionally they give us a coffee, which is really nice. But we come over here, how often do you think we come over here?
Like 3 times a week.
3 times a week.
And we learn a little bit more about the boat.
We mask up before we go in. Keep everyone saying, do you guys like my new mask? My sister, well, it's actually not my mask. My sister sent it for Largo. But we got we're up in the game here. I think we need WORLDTOWNING masks. But anyway, we're coming here. What are we getting today?
I think we can get some lights. It's time to sort of eco it up with LED lights inside and outside.
Feels like home. Hi. We have pets now. I have a feeling that you've already been in here looking at lights, so you probably know exactly what to get.
Exactly what I need. I need a lot of these. These are like 40 euros each.
They're 40 euros?
They're 40 euros each. So,
how long will they last?
So, okay, so these are gonna last 50,000 hours, which equates to like 6 years of being on non-stop.
Right, if they're on non-stop. So I think that those will last the lifetime of us on the boat, right?
I like to hope so.
Unless we live to like 200.
For 40 euros, you better believe it better last like that long.
So with gear in hand, it's time to head back to the dock and dig right into our project.
We're starting off the whole process with the lights with a taking off these because I know that we were focusing on the navigation lights, but we might as well like clean out the entire lot. And I'm very happy to see that this is already LED. So the guy who owned the boat once upon a time already had this thing as LED. I suspect that they're all LED indoors. At least I'm hoping.
What are those other lights hanging off there?
These are Christmas lights.
Are they LED?
They are LED. They really are. Hold on a second. Hold on. I actually...
He's going to give you a tour of our lights.
Look at that.
Oh, look how cute.
They are. And what I love about it is that sort of they're cool to the touch. So, because they're not really light bulbs. They're like light diodes. And I guess diodes don't get hot.
This might be the latest rage across the globe. We live in a box most of the time. So
we do.
We probably have this been around for a while. Actually. It is the latest rage?
Yeah, I happen to be somewhat aware of the latest rages.
Avalon has spoken. So what is it about the LEDs?
They are the latest rage.
Latest rage?
Yeah, it's like LED strips that kids have been putting up in the corners, like walls of their bedrooms. And then it looks cool, but they're colorful ones, so they flash. And it looks cool.
Are they going to be on your cabin?
I kind of already have them by accident, not because I want to be trendy, and I actually like them, which makes me feel weird because I don't like being on trend. But yeah, I do have them in my cabin, and they're kind of nice.
Okay, back to the cabin. Talk about LED lights.
Apparently Avalon is in the know
She is. She's been traveling for 6 years and she knows everything because,
about Christmas lights.
yes.
Christmas lights.
But anyway, so we're going to go focus on the outside. But Jessica, you said that you wanted to show something about your
What?
advent calendar.
Oh, yeah. Let's show my advent calendar.
Yeah. Okay.
Hey guys, welcome back to another week on SV Friendship. It is December now. We are in full-on holiday mode. We love the holidays. The kids are insane. You saw last week how we decorated for the holidays. So today we're going to chat about our advent calendar. So each year I make the kids an advent calendar with whatever pretty much I can find around the house. And this year we're in lockdown. Our resources, I'm boring Avalon. Our resources are limited. So this year I made something out of wood that I'm just stringing across the top of here. So do you want to bring it down, Alice?
Yes.
So this is it. And it has every day of the month of December in it except the 24th. And each day I put a new item on there with a clothespin that has something special we're going to do for the holidays on it. So day one was making and hanging the mistletoe.
Which we forgot to do.
So
It's day 2.
We're doing it. We're doing it today. The second problem with day one is that we don't have mistletoe here. So yesterday when Will and I went to the grocery store, I went and I kind of forged some leaves that we're going to pretend mistletoe. And mistletoe is a parasite and all this kind of stuff. So maybe we'll just go with this anyway.
No, yeah, it's better not to actually have mistletoe in your house.
Right. And I'm going to guess that most of the time when we're buying it at the store, it's some sort of modified version of it. And we were going to decorate it with holly, but there is no holly. So I found these little peppercorns. And I am a terrible crafter, but Avalon is amazing crafter. So she has joined me to kind of put this all together. So Avalon's doing the mistletoe. And while she's doing that, so this would be up on day number 2 over here. And I would take it off, they would take it off. And day number 2 is make apple nachos.
Ooh, that's yummy.
So later today we're gonna make the apple nachos, and I'll try to remember to video it so you guys can see what it is. It's just slices of nachos with caramel sauce on them, some nuts, some marshmallows, some chocolate bits, and then we have a little festive snack of it. So how's it going?
So we have the leaf part so far.
All right, and then here are all the little peppercorns. I'm very good at being the crafting assistant.
Okay.
We've done some crazy things. We just really try to be resourceful with what's out there and make do with it. So let's see. How does it look?
It looks fabulous. 1 second, it's almost done drying. Okay.
That's beautiful. I love you. I hope you didn't roll your eyes. Did you roll your eyes? All right, guys. Thank you so much for, I guess, our crafting morning. We're not going to do this every week, but we thought it would be fun to share one of our many holiday traditions that we do and are able to maintain while we're traveling the world.
All right, everyone. We're going to get into a little bit of light changing mode because it's time that we go into LEDs.
We have a visitor.
What's going on? Largo! It's cold outside. What are you doing outside?
How was your run, honey?
It's cold, yeah.
It's cold, huh? You're in shadow. Tell us how you really feel. Was it your best run ever?
Yeah.
Where are you running off to?
I've cost 7 minutes.
Oh, okay, bye. Shut the door. Your sister will eat you alive because she's freezing.
Stop it.
We need to get that door fixed. That's going to be Will's project next week. All right, back to Will. Will, I feel like we need a name to your something like Will the Willoughby or Will the Wannabe or Will the something that relates to your handy stuff.
I'm not that handy, Will. How about that?
How about we take a poll? What should we call this time with Will? Special moments with Will or something like
We read poetry and fix things at the same time. All right,
give us your comments down below what we should call Will's time.
Let's see how good it turns out, then you can tell me what you should call it. But anyway, that's all being said. Let's talk about what we're doing. Okay, we are changing light bulbs because this boat is littered with these incandescent light bulbs. These are all over. They're using a ton of electricity. This one is a 24-watt bulb, which goes on our navigation lights, which goes up front. So there's a red, there's a green, there's a clear in the back. There's also the tricolor up top. We're going to replace them all with LED lights. This uses 2 watts, and this uses 24 watts. So if we replace 4 of these, it's like using a laptop at the same exact time and not having any additional electricity, which I'm super psyched about because we use a lot of laptops.
Now, initially, your plan with this was to just replace the light bulbs, and with anything sailing, when you start replacing things, you open one thing and many others manifest.
Gets you
so
all over the place.
What did you discover?
We discovered that our light fixtures of these, which were the original ones from back in 2003, they're not the same. The light bulb that came out of it, this is the light bulb. Check this out. This is the light bulb from the last one. These little connectors are almost worn down to the crisp, and for some reason when I try to replace it with an LED light that looks kind of like this, it doesn't fit because these connectors are really solid and really big. So I spoke to the old owner, I spoke to the guys at the chandlery. They're always looking to sell you something, and they said buy a new one. Why not? The old owner agreed. So we're going to go through the whole process of replacing the old fixtures, going plastic to plastic, so I'm not really too bent out of shape about that.
And are you going to go up the mast? Are you going to do all of them?
We're going to do the best we can. Safety first though. It's really cold outside, it's really windy, so we're going to see what we can get done.
I'm going to guess that you're not supposed to go up the mast when it's really windy, so maybe we'll have to do that on another day.
Or maybe tomorrow. We have a week to get this video done. So the way we're going to do this is that since it's a windy day, and it's probably not really advisable to do it like this, but I think it's the only day that we have an opportunity to do this, is that I'm going to be sitting on this side, on the dock side, with a moving boat, and she's going to hold on to it on this end, and if all goes well, there'll be no blood splatter today. That's the goal.
So we just drilled 2 extra holes here because the new light doesn't fit in the old light's holes. And then we're gonna are we sending the wires through the holes? Is that what we're doing?
We gotta create another hole for that too.
Oh, there's another hole, okay.
So the problem that we're experiencing right now is that we're able to go through these 2 lines right here, these 2 holes, and drill through. But where the wire goes back here, there's no sort of, see this? There's like no way to get back in here. So the only way to really figure out where the hole needs to go for the wires to sort of go in and thread in is we're gonna use our chart plotter. So we're gonna
be resourceful.
We're gonna be super resourceful. So I'm gonna use this and figure out how many degrees I need to go into a certain direction. In this case, I gotta go like 10 degrees this way, I'm assuming. And then I'm gonna use this compass, and I'm just gonna sort of measure by my distance. And that is going to be my way of figuring it out. I think it's gonna work. Okay, that's the right size.
If there's one thing we're realizing fast, it's that for boat life to work out, we are going to have to work together on these projects. In lockdown time, this is becoming our new version of date night.
All right, did it work?
All right, here we there you go. It's in.
We have light.
We gotta make sure it stays in, but it's in.
So what does this mean for us, Will?
This means if we're saving our batteries when we're at sea, I think it's going to be a big thing, because if we don't have a sunny day, we're not going to create that much electricity, and the work must go on.
Plus it's good for the environment, right?
Plus it's good for the environment, and we're solar anyway, so it doesn't make a difference. It's good for our batteries. That's what it's really good for.
Can you see the confidence building in us as boat owners? To celebrate our monumental accomplishment of changing yet another light, we got to dive into apple nachos. But the real accomplishment was yet to come. So today's adventure has us going up the mast. Well, not us. Will and I aren't going to go up together. Will's going to go up.
That'll be romantic.
That would be romantic, right? Right now he's trying to figure everything out. We've enlisted the help of the previous owner. Will's watched some YouTube videos, and him and Largo are kind of doing the lines, and Largo is going to go up just a couple of feet to test it out.
Hello.
So we are now getting ourselves ready to go. We have 2 lines. We have we have both lines going up the mast. One we're attaching because it goes all the way to the top. The other one goes up halfway. We're using it as a safety in case something goes wrong. We're gonna do like a 4-person job.
Henchman Avalon.
One's gonna be on the ratchet, one's gonna be on the safety line, and then one's gonna be there to make sure Largo doesn't hurt himself.
And then one's gonna be
But
filming.
Largo's just gonna go up a couple.
He's
of
gonna
feet,
go up
right,
just
to
a couple
test
feet.
it?
Right. This is like the first launch of the
So
Apollo
a couple
mission.
hundred feet.
If we did do something wrong, he's just gonna fall a couple of feet, right?
Onto our solar
He's
panels.
got his helmet on.
Hold on, but do you feel safe, Largo?
Yeah.
All right. Watch out with the radar up top. Watch out with the radar up top.
Okay, he's gonna go up about another foot or so, and then Will's gonna take over.
So Avalon is pulling him up, and then I've got the safety line, which is just in case something goes wrong. Largo over there is acting like Monkey Joe, but that's all right.
Is that a thing, Monkey Joe, or did you just make that up?
I just made that up.
He's friends with Safety Sam.
That's right. So anyway, okay, we're gonna stop right now. Okay, Largo, how you doing?
How's it going up there, Largo? Largo! Hi!
So fun.
You love it?
I can't touch the ground.
You're officially a boat kid. Okay, what's
All right,
going on now, guys?
We're letting Largo down now. Bro, you're coming down now.
Alright.
All right, you ready? It's nice and easy. All right,
Here he
so
comes.
look at that, nice and easy. Largo,
There he comes,
good
right down
job.
There he is. Woo! Largo! Give us a thumbs up.
Weird.
Largo, you were the first boy in our family to go up into space. How does it feel?
Well, technically, I didn't really go up into the atmosphere at all, but it was fun.
Yeah. Did you feel like you were like this high-flying trapeze artist in a circus?
Well, I think there is something about the first time you feel like you're flying there. And that is what it felt like.
Do you still want to be a pilot?
I can become the trapeze artist. Largo, SNN correspondent, CNN correspondent, RVNN correspondent, trapeze.
All right, it's time to switch out, guys. Avalon, you're taking round 2,
Yes.
and you're actually gonna do a little bit of work this time.
Okay.
You see, Avalon has taken on the role of saying, I want to do some work. One of our mast lights, like the one that goes down with the steaming light, that hasn't been working. So hopefully, if all goes well, she can go up there and identify it just needs a new light bulb, and we'll switch that out.
Avalon's gonna do the repairs? I wanted to. Pull that up.
Oh my god.
As the eldest, Avalon has the responsibility to do those things.
She's not the eldest, you are.
Well,
yeah.
the eldest child.
Thank you, Margo.
Right. You have to pull it up so that it like feels like a harness.
It feels like a harness.
And it's also gonna give you a wedgie.
Okay. Not comfortable at all.
How does that feel, Avalon?
This is not comfortable at all. Oh wow.
What does not comfortable mean?
I don't want to describe it. It's a wedgie. It's worse than a wedgie. Oh my god. Is there no way to fix this?
No, there isn't. I'm trying.
Are you positive?
Yeah.
I was just as excited as Largo was to get into the air and do some work on the boat. But the feeling of being in the seat was a little more than I bargained for.
I think you missed your calling at the circus.
And
I think we need a third backup. I'm a bit of a nervous Nelly when it comes to the mast.
so we're getting really good at this now, I think.
So does anyone have those, I don't even know what they're called, the steps on the mast? We've seen them on a couple of boats here in the harbor where you can, it looks like you can climb, obviously you need to be harnessed in, you could climb up. Does anyone have those? Do they like them? Do they not like them? Are they expensive? We're considering it. We just don't like the way they look, but if it's going to make life a lot easier, then we would consider it. So give us your thoughts in the comments, please.
Right. And then in addition, after it goes down on the winch, I have it around a cleat down here so that in case something does happen, I have sort of a backup safety system that I can get a little leverage on it. Avalon, what's going on up there? You got the light bulb off?
Not much. Yeah, it's the wrong light bulb that we have.
Really?
We don't have the right light bulb.
So we gotta bring it back down?
It's a completely different shape. Yeah.
So even though the repair was not completed, we now know exactly what we needed to replace the deck light bulb. So with that, it's time to head down.
Alright, so step 2, phase 2, we got a new light bulb and we sent someone else back up to the top. We didn't record the whole hoisting thing. It's Largo, he's up there and he's taking care of the light. How's it going, Largo? Good, so he says. It actually took him like no time to get up. He's a little bit more petite than Avalon is. But anyway, you hanging in there, Largo?
Going up this high was a real thrill. You can see all the way to the harbor entrance from here. If it wasn't so cold, I would have loved to stay up there a lot.
It really is fascinating seeing how comfortable you become with hoisting someone up. Largo, you feel comfortable up there, or are you nervous? He says he's fine, which, and quite frankly, getting someone up now for like the third time, because Largo went up first, Avalon went up second, now Largo again, this becomes like a really easy thing for us to do. I don't know whether Jessica's gonna go up. I'd like to go up. I don't know if anyone's gonna want to hoist me up, but in the meantime, yeah, this is fixing things on the mast. It's kind of fun. Jess, is it on? Is it on? It's on?
Yep. It's on. You did it, buddy.
Good job, Largo.
Yeah, you did it.
Look at that. We got lights now.
These kids are so incredibly adventurous. Sorry about the drilling in the background. Our neighbors are remodeling. They both were fighting over who was going to go up there, and they both actually got to go up because we had the wrong light bulb or something. So I'm so proud of them. I'm so proud of their adventurous spirit. I don't know who they get it from.
We just saved ourselves how much in Fix-It people?
Yeah.
Largo's getting a raise.
I was getting a raise.
He's getting extra dessert tonight.
If we could go out to dinner, if we were not in lockdown, we would be going out to dinner tonight. Oysters all around. So cute.
Largo, you ready to go down? Yeah? Okay.
All right, Largo, how was it?
Amazing!
Amazing. Look at you now. You get to enjoy the awesome sunset. That was a full day of work. Good job.
And with that, we have completed yet another week of Liveaboard life, and I do feel like we're getting stronger and stronger each week. So let's wrap things up back inside as we share a little more.
All right, we are back, and welcome to another week of World Towning at Sea, except for we're on the dock.
And this dock is lit on fire from us this week because we are skipping, hopping, doing cartwheels down the dock because we're incredibly, okay, I feel like I'm gloating, but we're really proud of ourselves. We didn't pay anyone to do anything on the boat this week, and we actually still got stuff accomplished.
Except for if there was like a real non-lockdown, I mean, there's a lot of people here, we'd be like just walking confidently, going, yeah. Instead, we're like dancing on the dock.
I know there's probably salty sailors on here saying, you know, going up the mast, that's a normal thing. It's not a big deal. But for us, that felt so incredibly huge. It felt like big kid stuff and experienced sailor things. And I know we just changed a light. We just changed a light.
Epic moment of the week is changing a light.
But I think we're still kind of dancing down the dock now because we're starting to realize, okay, we can do this. And this week, Will and I really can't take much credit for it, can we?
No, the kids really jumped in and did their duty. Listen, when it comes to things like that, as long as you can make them think it's more like a fun activity, like a circus act, then they're all in.
I don't think they would have been that all in if we'd said, let's clean the deck.
Or let's go ahead and drain out the toilet.
Yeah.
That would have been amazing.
But the funny part was, it wasn't like we had to convince them. We said, we have a light on the mast, and we're kind of like, kind of laying the groundwork because we thought, well, they've done some really adventurous things in their life, but maybe this would scare them. So let's just kind of lay it lightly and hope they jump in. The words were not even out of our mouth, and they were fighting over who was going to go up first. And Will and I were secretly behind them, like high-fiving, like, yes, they're fearless. They're not afraid of a thing. And all went well and wonderful, and we're still happy.
We're still happy. Now, if you noticed in the video, the way that we harnessed them in was not 100% up to code, at least according to like the most optimum way to go ahead and get them up. We consulted the old owner, we consulted several tutorials and
the guys at the marine shop and a couple of sailors. So we consulted like 5 different areas.
Right, but we heard from some of you guys who commented on our Instagram post that we had for when we actually got them up, and they said that we should additionally tie the safety line with a bow line in terms of making sure that is another way of getting them secure up the mast.
So we have a main line
right? And then we had the safety line, but they were in the same clip. And if for some reason the clip fails, which
no.
Oh, that wasn't it?
No.
Oh, I thought that was it.
No. It's that the main line
See,
should
I
be
guess I
wrapped
didn't learn
around
too much this week.
the clip with a bow line.
Ah, okay, I misunderstood.
And then you go up. So we're grateful that you guys are commenting because we're learning this stuff as we go along.
We really appreciate it. Someone private messaged me and said you should really try and do this as well. And they sent a private messaging you because I don't want to put on a public forum because I don't want you to feel shamed. And I thought that was really, really kind. You guys know that we're learning and we're taking you along with us, and we're researching and consulting others and consulting professionals, but there are going to be things that we're going to miss, and we really appreciate how this community, I know we say this every week, but we really appreciate how this community is really kind about telling us
nice.
You're doing this wrong or this might be more helpful. No one gets anywhere in life if we shame people, and I really, truly appreciate that, and we thank you very, very much for that.
Yep, so all that being said, we actually have a little bit of news.
Apple Naturals, anyone?
All right, so the idea is for next week,
we have a surprise.
We may go live. We haven't done a live stream in a really long time, and I don't know, do you guys want a live, or are you just enjoying sort of this content that we're curating for you?
Yeah, I think let's leave it up to you guys. If you guys want to do a live, you can come, you can ask us questions, whatever you want to ask us about, I don't know, our travel life of 6 years, what it's like being on the boat, how we get this gorgeous boat hair, whatever you want. Or if you'd rather just see a video, let us know. Say, we don't want to hear you guys talk anymore. We're tired of you talking. And we'll meet you back here next Friday to either give you another video or do a live.
All right, so with that, thanks for joining us. Subscribe, hit the thumbs up, all that stuff, and then thanks for joining us. Bye.
Have a great weekend.
Really? We don't have the right light bulb.
So we gotta bring it back down?
It's a completely different shape. Yeah, do you want me to reassemble everything? Put it all back together?
No, I'll go back up. How's it going? You all right? Okay.
Faster?
Yeah.
I think we're going to get some serious muscles from this.
All right, you can drop me now.
Good job, Avalon.